Good afternoon, everyone. Today we're making crab apple pie and crab apple cider vinegar. First, this is the little apple. It's a crab apple. It's not a regular apple. It's very tiny, but it's very delicious and a lot of flavor on it. So we have to cut this, and I will show you how to make it nice and tasty. First, we have to cut this in this direction. I will show it to you. Okay, this is the apple. You have to clean it. This is the jar you have to cut it like this. See, this is for this side is you can use for crab apple pie, and this core, the one in the middle, you can just put in the jar like this jar, and you can use it for apple cider vinegar. This is good for every piece of this apple is good. You can use it. So it's real hard because they're crunchy. You can eat this also by eating like a regular apple, but I rather cook this because it's sour, a lot of tanginess, and it's not that easy to eat. I like it. I like texture. It's like a chili grelas in the Philippines. You can find this in any area, in every places in our area, like a parking lot. They use this for like some kind of like a landscaping decoration. It's like a regular bush, but in the time like this, they're producing so much fruits. Nobody knows how to eat this, but I accidentally learned it by myself, so I started eating it, and I said, okay, let's use it as a pie, and it tastes so good. So now this is the bowl for the pie, and I already have I already made before in advance some I already made something this morning. I will show you to you how I made it. So this is the one that called the vinegar. See this? I just put the water, just a spring water, and you have to cover this with a cheesecloth. And before you cover this is the vinegar right now. I mean the apple cider right now. But this is not done yet. It has to be. You have to put water, and then in every jar like this size, I never measure, but I just put 3 tablespoons of regular sugar for this, and then after 3 months the sugar turn alcohol, and the acidic is the acid is become so strong, and it become vinegar. So you have to cover this like this with a rubber band and with the cheesecloth, so they can the moisture can get out, and you have to wait this for 3 months to become a vinegar. So just put this in a corner of your kitchen like this, and just leave it there for 3 months. You have to put some note in there just in case you forgot when do you start it and when it's gonna be the due date to harvest the apple cider. You need a jar like this. It has to be a what do you call this? A jar. They not plastic is not good. It's not supposed to be using to for the fermentation of vinegar. It's no good. It has to be glass. This is the base, flour base from the flower shop. My husband usually order for Valentine's and my birthday, and they give us a nice flour base. I use that for this. And now I made already pie, the filling for the pie. This is, you can see, it's so nice, and I can show you close up. See how the color is? It's nice and red because there are it's a lot of good things in this. The color is so beautiful. You don't need to do anything. The color is the same as when they are ripe and the same when they are cooked. See, the abundance of this thing is really beautiful. It's so delicious if you know how to do it. The only thing you need to make that pie, first you need the cinnamon, ground cinnamon. And because I'm so worried about the health, I use honey and maple syrup combined to sweeten them because they are very sour and tanginess. So I use the raw honey for the pie and maple syrup. You just put them together, and you need a little butter. So, and to thickening a little bit, you need cornstarch. So you put the right amount in the pot, boil it, put in the stove, just boil it until it cooks, and put cinnamon, honey, maple syrup, and when it's cooked already, just put a little cornstarch to thicken, and then you're done. You just you can have this kind of thing. You can use this as a sauce for if you're making some like roast pork. It's like a German dish. This is perfect for this applesauce instead of applesauce because it's really, really good. So yeah, as I said, you can find this in any place in the area here at around the Caribbean, or maybe yeah, it's all over the place. Just go find, you search it. It's tiny little crab apple. No one knows how, that this is you can eat it. But now, maybe people will be searching this all over the place since I put this in the video. Well, before you grab anything in some private parking lot, you have to ask somebody if you can pick some. Just courtesy. Don't just pick. Ask them, can I have some? If they say yes, okay, can do it. If they say no, don't do it, okay? You can get in trouble. Well, I'll see you in next video. This is apple filling, crab apple filling for apple pie or apple sauce, and then this is the apple cider vinegar. It had to be fermented in 3 months. Making sure it's 3 months. Let it be and just forget about it. As long as you have your note, you're not gonna forget it. Okay, thank you. See you a bit.